I first came across Michael Gerber's The E-Myth around 2021, and it completely changed my perspective on how to structure a business, especially the marketing systems. Before that, even with all the random tactics that I was trying, social media posts and email campaigns or Facebook ads, I just couldn't get my marketing running like a machine. But the book's central idea helped me to understand that most of us are not true entrepreneurs at first. We're technicians who love a craft, and that's why we get stuck doing everything ourselves. Once I used the E-Myth principles to set up a real system, I saw my own results take off from inconsistent leads and sales to a more smooth, scalable pipeline. And given how many businesses are failing within 5 years, I genuinely believe that if you read and apply the E-Myth concepts, especially to your marketing, you're going to beat those odds. By the way, if we haven't met, I'm BG. I'm a 21-year marketing veteran. I've built and managed 3 different marketing agencies. I've launched thousands of marketing campaigns, and I've worked with dozens of niches. Over these 2 decades, I've watched countless entrepreneurs run themselves ragged, just like I did, until they started harnessing the exact strategies we're going to talk about today. So let's dive in. In the E-Myth, Gerber tells the story of Sarah, who's obsessed with baking pies. Since childhood, she's loved the aroma of fresh dough and fruit fillings in the air. She experienced it in her aunt's kitchen, and all her friends would say, "Sarah, you're amazing at baking pies. You should open a bakery." So she does. For a while, it's blissful, rolling dough, greeting customers, but before long, she's absolutely exhausted. She's up at 3 a.m. baking, handling suppliers, trying to figure out ways to attract new customers and keep them coming back. That's when she realizes loving the craft isn't the same as building a business. And I've seen this over and over. Business owners dive in, they're fueled by this passion for their product or their service, only to find themselves drowning in marketing, in sales, and in day-to-day operations. And they really don't have a clear plan. The book explains how we each possess 3 roles. Entrepreneur, that's the visionary, always dreaming, having big ideas, trying to reach new audiences, and grow the business. Manager, the planner who organizes tasks, sets deadlines, and watches all of the parts of the business to make sure that it runs smoothly. And the technician, the doer, the craftsman, the one who loves the actual hands-on work, whether it's baking pies or coaching students or remodeling kitchens. Most entrepreneurs start out as just technicians, but that's exactly how you end up overwhelmed. You have to tap into all 3 roles to build a really true marketing system. And if you don't, you're going to be struggling, never really truly systemizing your business. And you can't just do the work of the technician, Gerber says. He says in the book, while ignoring your role of entrepreneur and manager, you're going to have to level up and nourish those skills and roles in order to build a healthy and long-lasting business. By the way, before we talk about the most important insight that I found in the book, I want to share with you how we save time and build automations and systems for our business and the business owners of our community. It's called the Impact System, and it's really built on 3 foundations of business growth: traffic, conversions, and retention. We've built systems for all 3 of these areas of growth, and inside of our community, we teach and test marketing systems on a daily basis. And if you'd like to join or be a part of this community, it's free. We call it the Marketing Lab, and I've put a link to it in the description below. The E-Myth talks about 3 areas of business: infancy, adolescence, and maturity. Infancy is when you basically are doing everything. You're generating your own advertising, you're juggling all the administrative tasks, you're struggling to maintain customer service, all while delivering your product or your service. And if any of your marketing tactics actually succeed, then you're going to quickly have too much business to handle all by yourself, which then spirals you into burnout. And that's exactly what happened to Sarah in the book. She thought she just baked pies all day, but she ended up cleaning floors, keeping the books, figuring out marketing, and just praying for enough customers to pay the rent. The only way out is to step back. Just stop being 100% technician and let that inner entrepreneur and inner manager step forward. For example, you need to create and document the steps to your marketing, from your ads to your email campaigns to your social media, so that you can delegate or automate those activities. And that's how you grow from infancy to adolescence and then eventually into maturity. Goals aren't enough. You need a system. I think the biggest insight in the book for me was to pretend that you're building a prototype of your business for 5,000 identical businesses. Think of Ray Kroc, who walked into that McDonald's Brothers hamburger stand that day in the 1950s. He was amazed, not just by the burgers, but by their system. There was this well-oiled machine that produced the same hamburger every single time. Now, I'm a marketing guy, so for me, the importance of creating systems for your marketing is almost always my main focus. Traffic system. Precisely map out how to attract leads, paid ads, social campaigns, your website, your blogs, YouTube videos, and so on. Conversion system. Step-by-step instructions that turn leads into paying customers. You might need checklists for calls, demos, sales pages, proposals, automations, and tools that do most of this work for you. And then there's the retention system. Everything that keeps customers coming back. Loyalty programs, automated follow-ups, membership perks. Treat each of these marketing systems like a McDonald's process. It's so simple and so consistent that if you hand it over to any capable person, it still brings consistent results. And that's what truly frees you to scale without losing quality. So that's the E-Myth in a nutshell. 3 lessons for your business and specifically your marketing. Find your balance. Entrepreneur, manager, technician all have to work together. And then grow up. Don't burn out by doing everything yourself. And systemize and outsource and automate all that you can so you can do what you do best and what got you into business in the first place. Don't just set goals, build systems. Just like McDonald's, create crystal clear processes for traffic, for conversion, and for retention. Remember, your business is the product, not just your pies or your coaching service or your skills, whatever that might be. The more you can systematize, the more you can truly grow. If you found this helpful, just hit that like button. It helps more people to discover these ideas. And if you want more tips on building marketing systems, subscribe and stick around. I've got more episodes on mapping out traffic funnels and building conversion sequences and perfecting retention strategies in the future. So let me know in the comments, which part of your marketing system do you struggle with the most? Is it traffic? Is it conversion? Is it retention? I read every comment and it might inspire a future video. So thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.